For a long time, I used to talk about sales being a numbers game. How many calls did you make? How many appointments did you set? How many people did you engage with, and put those numbers in a scorecard or put them down on a spreadsheet, and then have your manager come after you and say, well, you didn't make enough calls this week. You should have made 100 calls rather than 50 calls. Well, let me tell you something. It's not a numbers game in that respect. You remember the arcade game Whac-a-Mole, where you had this mallet and you used to hit everything that popped up, and you just figured, I'm going to hit this mallet as many times and hit as many toys that come up and hit it over the head. That's not the business you need to be in. Listen, if you're in a high volume, transactional, low margin business, maybe the whack-a-mole approach works. Don't be a whack-a-mole. Define who your ideal client is by doing the research. Pick the industry, find out the trends that they're facing, and tell them you have the ability to solve their problem from their perspective and demonstrate it. Listen, if you're out there trying to make 100 calls a week, listen, I think that's a good thing to do. But if you're making 100 calls hoping you're going to catch a few, go play whack-a-mole. Don't be in the whack-a-mole business. Be in the laser focus, defining your ideal client business by doing the research, building relationships, thinking about what those industries are facing, especially now in a COVID and post-COVID world. Do the research. Leave the whack-a-mole at home.